We live? Alright. Controller might die. Did. What's up, everybody? I just want to play some Final Fantasy. I'm kind of tired, so probably be a pretty uneventful stream. I was just in the mood to play this badass game. I really like this, by the way. I don't know what possessed me to get 5 different Final Fantasy games over the last year. 5. I don't have the best track record with Final Fantasy streams either. I've successfully streamed one Final Fantasy game and played it all the way through, and that was Final Fantasy 9, and it took me 2.5 years to get through. So, I don't know. I'm playing this shit for fun though, so whatever. I think I can get through this though. We'll see if I get stuck. Why are you creeping around? Dude, that's so creepy. They're fucking cats. They just opened my door a little bit to the office.
Clive, was it?
Yep, it was Clive. I don't know, get up here.
I heard Otto barking.
We were just watching Long Legs. We didn't quite finish it. It kind of felt like they were trying pretty hard with it.
We can keep running, or we can walk through this door.
I know, bitch.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most but march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Listen to that classic ass Final Fantasy
Do
music.
now.
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
That's kind of cool.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
I don't think what?
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the Fyrds?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I wonder if Jill has something to do, because she was an orphan,
I
right?
must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are told that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
It always comes down to oil, dude.
Higher ups. The gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Yeah, fuck those crystals. Let's break them.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What's Sid's owl doing in the background? Is it
What have I
alive?
got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
There's an owl. He alive? Yes, he's alive.
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
Don't mind me. So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Nope.
It'd better all be here. Speaking of, if you ask, just go.
All right.
Make it quick. What do you want? That it?
Nope.
Fine.
Don't need any of that bullshit.
Yes? What? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. Finished, are you?
Yep.
I heard Otto barking at his lion.
So you really insist me talking about bringing down a mother?
He's convinced it's the right thing to do.
Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dump his legions are on the march again.
Another war.
All as the great Krieger wills it. Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front line, with a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into this making it.
To the checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling, lucky for you.
There's...
Well, no, not that. And it's the dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Lan, we go way back.
That's good of you, but...
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house, and she's quite a woman.
If a woman.
Don't go blind, you know. I'll be expect.
Watch that fucking guy. Oh no, he works for us.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
RCZ is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Poor Gav. And his stupid little fucking weird pigtails.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Oh, you're Sid's man. Couldn't trouble you.
That depends.
Some new man must have been a blood.
They're probably.
So,
I can try.
that'll do. Tell them this.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate.
So you're the new arrivals. You're safe here.
Truly.
I'm hungry. My sister too was...
Wait here. I won't be long.
Fetch!
But how did the growth?
Anything good, dude?
Much, but you're free to look. Keep fighting the good fight.
Sun's setting fast. Back from the vineyards. Can I have another cup?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without
It's not...
Oh, my apologies. Well, in that case...
That's really all it...
Of course it is. And Master Quentin, well... Don't keep on you...
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah.
May we? Truly?
I tried playing what is it, Xenosaga Chronicles or whatever on the Switch earlier. I don't know, man. I can't get it. I've never been able to really get into that game very far. I think I've put like 8 hours into it over like the last 5 years.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more.
It honestly just made me want to get on the computer and play this for a little bit.
I can't believe it.
You're free now.
Thank you.
Although I don't think I'm going to be streaming very long tonight. I'm tired. This will probably be a quick stream. I don't know about tomorrow either. Maybe later on in the evening. We'll see. Charlie will be streaming soon.
Master Quentin will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
Damn, I got time for your bullshit. Get up there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Is it a church?
Rejoice, my children, for we are the chosen.
What did I just do? Had to explore. Come on, Torval.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
I would...
Come on, Torval, let's fuck some shit up.
You know what to do. Sick of Torgal. You're finished.
Northreach.
Get him, boy! Give them all you've got, boys! Sick of Torgal!
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Oh, and a giant fish! All from the Sea of Grace!
You there? Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
We found the dame.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the Dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel.
Isabel's a
Otto assured me
hussy.
I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
No.
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do
Sid's
the
been
same
through a lot of
whenever
women in this game, hasn't he?
Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
What the fuck?
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Yeah, don't get too down on yourself, bro.
You say these are all for fun? You gonna buy something?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the vine already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
What the fuck?
Boy, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Not very nice.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
And if anyone requests her company,
Madame.
as do you, my...
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
Yep, it's a fucking old medieval building. Thank you.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that, and hopefully enough to keep prying. Now, I have Matt.
Alright.
I should probably start here.
You were the day.
Enough to help me look.
She's still missing. Oh, if
You saw her before she disappeared.
the day that she'd lost her comb. A gift from... It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell, you see, Tatienne was an orphan. And she looked upon the dame as a mother.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
I'm told you share a badge, did she?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to. She didn't mention a name. But I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne. And picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her, followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first. But it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something.
What are you arguing with me for?
How much she was bringing it.
Come here, kitty. Come here. Come here. What? Come here. You just want to come here and rub on things and meow at me? Come here. What's the matter? Why you gotta move stuff? What are you doing? Come here, kitty. Oh, you're cute. Come here. Looking at all the cool stuff. Be right back, guys. Come here, kitty. Right here. Okay. I'm starting to get sleepy. Extra sleepy. Super duper sleepy. I don't think anybody's gonna watch this tonight.
You just didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in. Don't let him get away with it.
Okay, we gotta go find this
from
fucker.
the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little...
Excuse me.
No.
Did one of them.
Slopping off the moves.
I heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar.
Looking for a Mordred. Where's the... On account of him being...
The Dane thing. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see. Me. I am Button.
Clive, tell me.
That remains.
Oh, Tatiana, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with them.
And you plan on traveling to Moor?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is. But I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. You'll find they have little love for bearers. But there is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand.
I shall return as soon. That's the date on it.
I can't jump over the wall. I can turn into fucking Ifrit, or whatever the fuck. Ifrit. It's Ifrit, dude. It's
How many
Ifrit.
bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Look at that. Let me look where those walls.
That's enough for today, Branded.
I would die if I ran this much. I'd be fucked. For days.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until you don't think he's
Pull that clean, you good-for-nothing sluggard!
Are you both?
Sounds about right. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her quarters, a soldier who may have information.
Many traders stopped to but only one.
Is he still here?
Trader? If you seek your fact is, well, that's even...
Understood.
What's this?
I come to you from Northreach. Rumor has it he was...
Yeah, he had it, but although I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit inexpensive.
And do you know where he went?
My customers aren't usual.
My thanks.
Not at all. Be sure.
Oh, he's trying to get her a new comb?
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't even get any closer to the village.
Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Over here. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Sick of Torgal.
the wolves have been busy. So it is you.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night.
You.
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think by the looks of things.
You both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and does.
If you mean this comb, it was a...
He might not be rotting.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly we all know what happens to desert. Tell the dame on, so when the lads come to collect Yannick's body.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. And most of speaking of which, could you tell why?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
I didn't realize
Message that needed delivering.
that makes things
You're
easier.
still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased they said they would.
Thank you, but you need. I was on my way to.
You. I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young but rarely do such tales have.
I found this with Tatienne.
This is kind of pretty brutal for like Final Fantasy shit.
I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Reminiscent of like the first couple Dragon Ages. Especially the second one. The second Dragon Age is dark, man. There's some crazy shit in the game.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last. The Vale counts among its patrons several high, according to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen.
Want to mention the same thing?
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirt. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it?
I will.
Weren't expecting any new branding, did you?
Missed it. I missed it, guys. Oh, we got some viewers. What's up? I'm not particularly chatty tonight, sorry. I just want to play some more of this. I really like this game.
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Very well. Fuck it. Fuck it. 3, 2, 1. Fuck it. We're gonna destroy this fucking crystal? Is that the plan? Why don't we just turn it into the icon? Never mind.
There are not nearly enough men here.
And it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Hope you're first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
drive, my boy. Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy.
I think this is my favorite Sid
My idea of fulfillment.
so far. Favorite Sid.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
Cool.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Very well.
Come on, this way.
We'll make a new save just to play it safe.
Trying to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Oh, the passage is empty.
Try making a lot of noise, Sid.
Alright, not quite empty. Let's get this over with. I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clyde. Perfect plans.
Doesn't one of the guys from Yo Video Games, doesn't he like really love Xenosaga? I think David likes Xenosaga too. I don't care about it. I don't know. Is that the one I have, Xenosaga? I can't see it from here, I'm not getting up. I think Simmons. I think it's Simmons, if I remember right. He loves that shit.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Sid's gonna get us killed.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the enemy! You know what to do. Sick of trouble! Don't let them get away!
I wasted it. Fuck. Big boy's coming.
I think this may be the moment I was was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed.
Sure.
You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
How is that a real human? Look up, he's like the shape of the Hulk.
Shut him up.
We better make this quick. Sick of Get him, boy! Sick of What's this? Get him, boy! There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
Is he?
Oh, bollocks.
He's gonna catch it.
Poor wretch.
Thank you, pretty. You'll get naught in return, but nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment. You know what to do, boy. Get him!
Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Over here. There, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Not this time. Get him. Get him.
Kick that fool's ass. And no big deal.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place.
What did he like OD or something?
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
What about Torgal, dude?
If ever there was a reason to orchestrate so they prepared the appeal. Those cowards of the game. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Oops. My wife and I had fajitas for dinner. So fucking good, dude. It's so fucking good, baby. I'm having a lot of fun with this, but I do need to go to sleep soon. What time is it? Sorry, 12:51? Damn.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Yo. Whoa. Some help. Hold on.
Jill, I noticed you didn't help at all whatsoever. You just stood there.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Kind of want to get to the heart of this crystal and blow it the fuck up. The problem is when we get back to the hideout, everybody's gonna be dead. That was a goodbye for Gavin.
Keep your distance, boy. That's enough. It's over. Sick of trouble. Get him. Don't let them get away.
What should I do? This way, right? Guys, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm pretty tired.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it. There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Dude, I'm so excited that we're gonna blow up a crystal. That means a boss fight, right?
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
She wasn't there? No, she had to fight rates.
It's over.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Just so you guys know, probably not gonna do this crystal tonight. I'm gonna get to the heart and call it a night because I'm tired. I'm gonna do my steam.
Sit was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here.
Is Alexander maybe in this one?
I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Alright, guys. That's fucking crazy looking. I think it's a good time to save the game. Call it an evening. How much time do I have in this game? I was playing it at 9 AM. How do I know how much time I have? Whatever. I'm out, guys. Good night. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night. Who the fuck is it?